Hey guys, this is Kaitlyn, and I'm going to talk to you today about the Chinese culture. This is my audience. What comes to mind when you think of the Chinese culture? Is it the yummy Chinese food, the different style of clothing, or the language we cannot understand? First of all, I will discuss the Chinese food and eating styles. When you go into a Chinese restaurant, you will see chopsticks on the table, as well as your typical spoon and fork. We have all tried eating our Chinese food with the chopsticks. Some of us are good at it, while others are terrible, like myself. Well, in China, they have no choice but to learn how to use the chopsticks because they cannot use forks and spoons. The Chinese food consists of rice, noodles, vegetables, eggs, fish, tofu, soup, meat, and poultry. The Chinese believe that you shouldn't waste any food, so they eat their meals whole after the meat has been gutted. A friend of mine visited China, and she says she literally spit bones out of the dinner table from the fish she ate. With every meal, she had rice. Another interesting fact about the Chinese is that they name their dishes. For example, one dish is called husband-wife lung slices. This meal doesn't really mean what it says, but they have a little fun with their dishes. Second of all, I would like to discuss their clothing styles. The hanfu is a cross collar, and they wrap the right lapel over the left and then tie it with a pretty sash. This outfit can be worn as a blouse with a skirt or a long gown. The Tang Zhang is a Chinese suit that is straight collared with pulled buttons down the front. The Kui Po, which is the most popular attire in the Chinese culture, is also straight collared with pulled buttons and slits down both sides of the dress. Mostly women wear this outfit. The poor wear loose pants and shirts made out of hemp, while the rich wear robes or garments made from silk. When it comes to hair, men wear their hair up in a knot on top of their heads and cover it with a cloth or a hat. Women braid or coil their hair in various styles, then decorate it with hairpins. If you had short hair, that was considered a punishment or for the prisoners. The Chinese also believed jewelry was a signification of rank. Men wore belt buckles or belt hooks, and the women wore hairpins or combs in their hair. Lastly, I would like to talk about the Chinese festivals and holidays. The Chinese celebrate the New Year just like we do. Another festival the Chinese celebrate is the Lantern Festival. This festival consists of unique lanterns going up in the air. This event is known for appreciating the bright full moon and family reunions. The last festival I'm going to talk about is the Dragon Boat Festival. During this event, each team oars through the water with the goal of getting to the destination before the other team. The Chinese culture is very unique and diverse in their own way. The Chinese food, clothing, and traditions represent different aspects of their culture. Even though the Chinese have and do many different things than we do, they still have similar lifestyles as our culture does. People picture the Chinese a certain way, but in reality, they are not much different than we are. I hope you have learned some fun and interesting facts about the Chinese culture.